Hola, buenas tardes. Otro día más aquí, estamos en Spain Eurovision Info y hoy tenemos a Hayley, una de las posibles representantes de Malta de Eurovisión 2023, que estará compitiendo en el Malta Eurovision Song Contest. Bueno, ya hemos escuchado su canción y esperemos que compita en la semifinal y en la final dentro de unas semanas ya. Hi, Hayley, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming to our channel to chat with us today.
Hi, thank you for inviting me.
Don't worry, our pleasure. So yes, I was saying, you are one of the 39 contestants of MESC 2023 to represent Malta in Liverpool in May in Eurovision. So yeah, before starting to talk about Eurovision, MESC, and your song and everything, let's talk a little bit more about you. Like, how would you introduce yourself to the audience? What are your inspirations in music, and also what made you decide, like, take the decision to enter MESC and hopefully represent Malta in Eurovision? And what are your expectations from this journey?
Okay. Hi, my name is Hayley Pardi. I'm 18 years old. I've been singing for the past 8 years. I was inspired to first start singing when I saw Goya Kauki and when she represented Malta in the Eurovision.
Or
Yes.
legend. Yeah.
And I was a child that I used to be interested in everything. I used to dance, I used to go to gymnastics, like I used to experiment a lot. And so when I told my parents that I wanted to go singing, they didn't take me like they were like, it's just another one of those experiments. But I insisted. I was like singing her song the start like non-stop, and they finally took me. I mean, now 8 years later, I'm competing in the Multi Eurovision Song Contest. I even competed in the junior once when Destiny won, so that was another experience.
Oh my God,
But
yeah.
I mean, being in the Multi Eurovision Song Contest, I mean, it's it's much more pressure, I know, but I mean, it's a very beautiful experience. I mean, that I'm learning so much already, with all the recordings that we're having, and because we had to record everything just in case we were to pass to the semifinals.
Mm.
I mean, what inspired me to participate? I was always interested in the Multi Eurovision Song Contest since my young age. I remember, I mean, we do it till now. And we're like in our living room watching it with my family. It's like a tradition. I mean, it's not something like big, but it means a lot to me to spend that time with my family and, seeing the songs and being like, wow, that like standed out really a lot.
Mm.
Um, I mean, that's all. My favorite genres of singing are mostly ballads and pop. My favorite artist is Elton John.
Uh,
He's like a really big singer. During the COVID, I saw his film and I was hooked on his songs. So, and another modern artist is Billie Eilish. Like I love her songs so much.
yeah, such a great artist. Yeah, such a good, great references. So, yeah, being such a young age as you, I guess that this competition is quite an important milestone in your career and a big
Yes.
challenge for you. But also, like, do you compete in other contests before this, apart from junior, or this is like your second time you are entering a competition?
Yes, I mean, last year I competed in a Maltese prestigious festival, it's Musica Musica, and
Okay.
it was similar to this. It was a big stage with an orchestra, so it was a really nice experience. I mean, even getting to see how the production works and the behind of the scenes. I mean, even I competed with a lot of big artists, and like I saw them when I was young, singing on stage, and I was like, wow, I'm competing with these people. Like it was, such a nice experience.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think I've taken part, as I mentioned, in the Junior Eurovision, Lani Pop. These are all like Maltese competitions. I like to sing a lot in Maltese, so it's like
It's nice.
even in English, but I say that in Maltese I express myself more. That's
Mhm.
why.
That's good. So now talking about more about MESC this year and the competition, and also yeah, a little bit of your song. So we could hear your song, the first one actually of the 40 songs
Yes.
from the first quarterfinal on the 13th of January. So it was like a big responsibility for you to open the
Yes,
competition.
yes, I felt the pressure.
Yes. So yeah, as I said, you were the first one, and your song is called TikTok. Very current name. And we can hear that it's like a ballad, but up tempo. It's not like a emotional or like an intense ballad, but more like a
Yes.
pop ballad.
It has that a little bit of a rocky jag vibe, a little bit, only a little bit.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit more about the songwriting process? If this song was written just for Eurovision, and also what the message is of the song and what it means for you?
TikTok is in Maltese, as I know you've heard. It's not in English, so it is a song about how it's very easy for us to get lost in our emotions with all the distractions and everything. But we have to take a little bit of moment to ourselves and listen to the beating of our hearts, like TikTok. That's why it's called TikTok, not like the app we use. And we just take a moment for ourselves and listening to the beating of our hearts. We go back to our normal selves. Like we calm down, we just go back to being happy and all that, you know. The song was written by Gerard James Borch, and the composer is Philip. They've competed a lot in the Eurovision Song Contest. So, and I've worked with them before, like last year in Musica Musica. So they know me pretty well. And when I asked them for the song, I was very pleased with the result. But I didn't want anything. It was perfect, just perfect.
Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, so hopefully you will go through to the semi-final, and we will be able to hear the song again live and see the whole show. Because as we know, the voting is open the 3rd of February, so this Friday, and then that night will be like the top 24 will go through the first like semi-final on the 9th. And we don't have that much time between the Friday and next Thursday, so I guess you have already everything prepared, the performance, the dress, lighting, like everything.
Yes,
Can
yes.
you tell us a little bit more about what can you expect from you on the stage on that night of the 9th of February, and hopefully the 11th on the final, like
Hopefully.
a sneak peek, or like some like yeah, something like some hints of what can we expect from you the stage.
Okay. As I said, the song is very personal. It's about its focus is on one person. So I mean, I'm not going to. I mean, I can give out a lot of information, but I'm only going to be like only going to be me on stage. And maybe the cameras and and camera work. We worked a lot on the graphics and the staging, because it's important on a stage like that. Um, I mean, even then, like if it's going to be different on stage, like we were like from the quarterfinals. So I guess we'll see.
Mm. Yeah. Cool. And talking about, imagine that you happen to win MESC 2023 and go to Eurovision. What would it mean for you to represent Malta in Eurovision? And also, would you keep the performance the same for Liverpool, or would you adapt it and change it to the bigger stage, or even change the song, as we know that Malta can sometimes ask you to change the song?
I mean, till now we don't know if we have to change our song, but if it were an option, I mean, first of all, it would be such an honor to represent Malta. That's the first. I mean, if we were to have an option, I would stick with my song TikTok, as I mean, is as I said before, like it's perfect for me. I really love performing it. For performance, I think we would adapt to a bigger stage, obviously, and see if it were to be better, the better performance, take criticism, and yes, we would adapt to
Mm,
it.
nice. And yeah, so we know that this year the competition is quite big, like bigger than other years. So it's like 39 songs in total. So you're competing against other 38 big artists, and most of them are really famous. Like in Malta, like they competed in Eurovision as Fabrizio Fanello, for example, or took part in different preselections of Malta, such as Brooke and Maxine, for example. What do you think? How do you feel about the competition this year of MESC 2023, and what are your expectations? And yeah, like how do you feel about competing or sharing a stage with such great artists?
I mean, it's like I really like nice experience. I mean, to have, you know, as I said before, seeing them on TV performing, and now you're like performing with them is such an honor. I mean, to see at what stage we have come. I mean, I'm one of the youngest, not the youngest, but one of the young ones, and I mean, it's very overwhelming, but I mean, I'm very grateful for being given this opportunity. I mean, 39 songs, there are a lot of different genres, so I mean, there's a lot of talent in Malta. So I can say with this, I mean, with the quarterfinals being done, we have really shown, I mean, what different genres that Maltese artists can bring forward. So
Yeah, amazing. And talking about Eurovision in general in Malta, what are your favorite songs from Malta or MESC other years? And also, yeah, what are other songs that you really enjoy from Eurovision in general, other countries?
Ah, from like this Malta's quarterfinals, like these ones, like I heard. I mean, there isn't one particular song that I've liked. I mean, as I said before, there are like they all give something different to, you know, the stage and everything. From previous years, I really like Kiara's, you know, Angel and Seventh Wonder. I mean, those are like the best in my opinion. We like had a chance of winning the Malta Eurovision Song Contest, you know, the Eurovision Song Contest, sorry. um hmm, there was one, I'm forgetting what its name was. Like it was with the robot, it won. Like it was very cool. It was like the first time we used like digital like on stage, and with the graphics, it was very
Yeah.
impressive.
Amazing. Amazing, great. And I guess that you also like follow a lot Junior Eurovision. So I guess
Yes.
From Malta, yeah, your favorite for sure is gonna be Gaia, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, she was amazing. Yeah, I really love her song. I hope to see her soon in adult Eurovision one day. But yeah, great, Hayley. Thank you so much for your time and taking time to answer our questions. This is the end of the interview. But before we go, if you could send a message to your followers, both watching this video and spend Eurovision Info, or like your fans watching this video, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Best of
Okay.
luck for your performance on the
Thank you. Thank you
24th.
so much. I would like first like to thank PBS for this opportunity. I've learned a lot from this. I would like to thank my fans, you know, everyone who's commenting on my posts and, you know, supporting me. And I would like to thank my parents because they're like my number one supporters. So thank you. And please, on the 4th of February, yes, I think on the 4th of February, the televoting is going to be open. So now you can see like my full performance on YouTube. So if you like my song, please vote for me. So you see me in the semi-final and, you know, maybe it's the final.
Or even in
Thank you
Liverpool,
so much.
imagine. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so
Grazie.
much. Bye bye.